Ancients watch over us.
Hey there, guys, it's EctoMaster. I was about to start, and then the ancients watch over us. Anyways, it is Heroes Tuesday, so we are finishing up with the heroes that I own, and that leaves very few that I haven't done a hero spotlight on. I think there's like one. That's it. And here we are, we're back. We've got Sonya, the last one, and at the end of this, we're going to be rolling a D something. I don't even remember. We're going to be rolling that D. Because we are going to pick a character at random that I have on my to-play list. My ability to play list. Anyways. And we're going to jump in. We're going to find a build. We're going to jump in. And we're going to do it. We're just going to have some fun. And we're going to do that. That is what the new Hero Spotlight is going to be every week. So you're going to see a match that I jump into and have some fun.
Staring. I'll pluck the eyes from your head.
I'm not staring. I'm actually talking into a microphone. Anyways, let's take a look at her skins. We'll look at her abilities, and then we'll look at her talents, and we'll look at a build from those talents as well. So here's Sonya's base skin. If you haven't played Diablo 3, this is what she kind of looks like. And then there's a blonde option. And then there's a black-haired option. Dark-haired. And of course, she has a master skin at level 10. And again, this is, you have to reach 10 and then get 10k gold. And that one's a little more like ice-tastic. And there's blonde again, but with red instead of blue. And then she has Wrath Sonya, so this is one of the one of the warrior sets from Warcraft. And there's a pink version.
Fire of waiting. Let us coat our blades in...
And then a red and brunette version. And then last but not least, this is the newest one. It is Super Sonya. As if she was a superhero. It's a purple one. And then this one is cool because it looks like Cable from X-Men. And that's pretty much what I think the idea was. Anyways, those are her skins what she has. Let's go ahead and take a look at her abilities and her talents. So she is a melee warrior with a medium difficulty. Her QW&E, Ancient Spear, has a 13-second cooldown. Throw out a spear that pulls you to the first enemy hit, dealing X damage and briefly stunning them. If this hits an enemy, generate 40 Fury, or X Fury. I guess it can go up. Seismic Slam costs 25 Fury. It has a 1-second cooldown. Deals X damage to the target enemy and X to the enemies behind the target. Whirlwind has a 40-second Fury cost and a 4-second cooldown, so she doesn't use mana. She has to build up Fury in order to use her abilities. It deals X damage to nearby enemies over 3 seconds and heals for 20% of the damage dealt. Healing tripled versus heroes. And then her trait is Fury. Use Fury instead of mana, which is gained by taking or dealing damage. Using a basic or heroic ability grants 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. And then her two heroics. You have Leap, cooldown of 70-second cooldown. Blah. Leap into the air, dealing 50 damage or X damage to nearby enemies and stunning them for 1.5 seconds. And then Wrath of the Berserker. A 45-second cooldown, increase damage dealt by 40%, reduce the duration of silences, stuns, slows, roots, and polymorphs against you by 50%. It lasts 15 seconds, extends by 1 second for every 10 Fury gained. So those are her abilities. Let's take a look at these talents and the build that we have. Now, the build is called Sonya Brawler Barbarian. Again, I get all my builds off of Heroes Nexus. It is from I Am Dantier, which we have seen before. Welcome back, I Am Dantier. So, level 1, you have Warpaint, basic attacks heal you for 30% of the damage dealt. Block is another one we see with others. Endless Fury increases maximum Fury to 200. And then Shot of Fury, activate to gain 50 Fury usable while whirlwinding. Now that would be awesome to have. And Endless Fury is nice, but for this build, they say to go with Warpaint. At level 4, Focus, Attack, and Mercenary Lord we see with others. So Shattered Ground, increases Seismic Slam splash damage to 75% of primary target damage. And Hurricane, casting Whirlwind removes all slows and roots. For this build, they recommend to go with Shattered Ground. At level 7, you have Poisoned Spear. I almost said Sphere, I don't know why. Poison Spear. Ancient Spear deals an additional 75% damage over 4 seconds. And then Composite Spear increases the range of Ancient Spear by 30%. Follow Through and Ferocious Healing. Well, Follow Through we see with others. Ferocious Healing, it's an active ability, so if you take this, you have to hit the number 1 because it's the first active we have. It costs 20 Fury, and it's a 10-second cooldown. Consume 20 Fury to heal 10% of your maximum health. You can use it while whirlwinding. But for this build, they say to go with Poison Spear. At level 10, they recommend to go with Wrath of the Berserker as your heroic. At level 13, you have Life Funnel. Increases the healing of Whirlwind to 25%. Aftershock, using Seismic Slam, reduces its Fury cost by 50% for 2 seconds. And then Mystical Spear. Reduces the cooldown of Ancient Spear by 4 seconds. You will pull the target to the target location even if you don't hit an enemy. So for this build, that is what they recommend to go with. Spell Shield, again, we see with other characters and builds. At level 16, you have Furious Blow. Increases Seismic Slam damage to 40%, but costs 35 Fury. No Escape increases the movement speed bonus from using basic and heroic abilities to 25%. And then Imposing Presence and Nerves of Steel, again, we see with others. Although Nerves of Steel, looks like it's, I don't know, activate to gain 30% of your maximum health as a shield for 5 seconds. And you can cast it while using Whirlwind. But for this build, it recommends to go with No Escape. Now, for level 20, if you make this far, which most games you do, it recommends to go with Nexus Blades. Basic attacks deal 20% more damage and slow the target for 1. But, if you wanted to continue with your own heroic, you have Anger Management. Increases Wrath of the Berserker's reduction of disables to 75%. And also increases all fury generated during Wrath by 50%. If you really decided to go out of the ordinary and went with Heroic Leap, you have Ariat Crater. Leap leaves behind an impassable crater for 5 seconds. So there you have it, guys. That is everything. Those are all of the heroes. Well, except for one. I think the only one I haven't done, and I have to look at my list, take that off, is Zeratul. Because I don't have Zeratul. I don't have Zeratul, I don't have Nazebo, and I don't have Falstad. I think those are the only 3 that I do not own, and I've never done a Zeratul because I haven't had a chance to actually play as Zeratul. But there are 32 other heroes that I do own, so there's, 35 heroes total? So I think it's time we pull out my D32, which is on my phone. And we find out which hero we're going to do next. So, we're going to roll a 1D32. This is going to tell us which hero we do next. And in the next video, we are going to do, I'm going to pick a build, I'm going to pick a hero, I will pick a build off of that hero, right here, right now, and we will play that hero, and with that build. We're going to do it against live people, so this isn't going to be something real simple or easy. And we're going to do number 7 on my list. We're going to go easy. We're going to play Diablo. And let me go ahead and pick a build for him while we're here, so that we can see what it is. I'll talk about the build while I play the game as well. So let's see. Hero, Diablo. Filter. What is the highest rating? Fiery Bruiser by Kurz. So that's what we're going to do. We will do Fiery Bruiser. I'm going to put on my next hero is Diablo. Hero build is Fiery Bruiser. Alrighty, guys. So that is it for this week. If we have any others, we will, of course, Rexar was already teased. He may be out this week. I'm not sure. I'll level with you. I recorded this all on Monday, yesterday. Leveling with you. Anyways, we're gonna see, we're gonna play Diablo next week in a quick match. So, until then, I am EctoMaster. I recommend, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and favorite below. If you didn't enjoy it, you can do all the same things and see me screw up in Heroes of the Storm. Until then, I am EctoMaster, and I will see you guys in the next round. Bye.